I got a tape or something.
Yeah, they're wire ends, but
They're big.
yeah. The name tag.
Agent and he looked like the guy from the show.
It's just off your motion.
Yeah,
So
I'll
the
just
first
put my... Hey, everybody, thank you very much for doing this. We really appreciate it. This is Jane Kaczmarek, everyone. We're very excited about this. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we appreciate all your cooperation and help. And some of you I've worked with before, Wayne and some others, and really, really glad to be here. Thank you. And we're going to just pop this off and then get out of your hair. We were joking around and on the set of Breaking Bad a couple years ago or something, and I was talking to some of the producers. I said, you know what we should do? I said, the ending should be, you know, where there's this nightmare and he wakes up, a la Newhart, and all of a sudden he wakes up his wife and we think Skyler's going to turn over and it's Jane Kaczmarek.
Hey, Jason.
About a year ago, Melissa Bernstein, one of our executive producers, says, you know that thing that you brought up a while ago? Sony really likes that idea. Vince Gilligan really likes that idea. Do you think Jane would do it? And I said, well, if it takes place in a bed where she stays horizontal, we've got a great chance.
Alternate ending, take one.
And action.
Wake up, honey, wake up, wake up, wake up.
For the love of criminy, what is it? What's the matter?
Oh, I just had the scariest dream.
All throughout Malcolm, I was always pregnant.
Pregnant, yeah.
Having a, you know, and so whenever we had scenes where Hal and Lois had to be in bed, they were my favorite scenes.
No, you don't understand. I was his meth dealer.
It was written by one of our writing assistants, Gordon, and did a terrific job with it.
I went and I watched the end of Newhart, and I watched, went back and watched some Malcolm in the Middle and see where we'd left those two characters. Our script coordinator and writer's PA, Jen Carroll, and I sort of sat down and just brainstormed and sort of figured out what we could do in terms of the beats of the scene.
I was this world-class chemist, and I cooked and I sold this ultra-pure methamphetamine.
You cooking anything?
It was March of '06 that we last played those roles.
That's so six little over 6 years.
Little over 6 years, 6.5 years. And to get back in this frame of mind and back in the familiar positions.
Well, I first contacted my acting coach, and no, in fact, we got here, and Brian was like, well, here's the script, and I thought, oh, I haven't seen this before. I thought, well, nothing new there. Malcolm.
She did that all the time.
You have Jane Kaczmarek and you have Bryan Cranston, and you're seeing them together again after 6-7 years away. You kind of don't need too much, you don't need to put a hat on a hat.
And then there was this other little guy who was a waif, a man-child, used to B-word, and he would say, yo, B-word, and yay, science, B-words.
There was a moment where she says, in passing, good night, Scarface.
Good night, Scarface.
And that sort of triggers him to slip into that, walk that line of what character am I?
Scarface.
Oh, God, Walt would do anything in the world if he had Hal's life. If he could go to something so comparingly simple, gosh, he would love that.
At the beginning of Breaking Bad, when Walt starts becoming the Walt that we know, he has sort of a similar moment where he is sort of impotent in the beginning of the pilot.
What is going on down there? Is he asleep?
And then at the end of the pilot, after he's done these terrible things, he's killed people. Description at the end of the pilot, he's like a redwood or something like that. If Hal got that idea, I don't think Lois would have anything to do with it.
I'm the one who's knocking.
Just stop poking me with that thing.
I think people will enjoy it. They'll enjoy not just the Breaking Bad of it, but the Malcolm of it. So I hope that it functions as kind of the best of both worlds.
That was great.
Thank you so much.
That was so